Hello viewers, my name is Raza and today we will be learning VLOOKUP for single column and also VLOOKUP for multiple columns on the same page. And also if we want to bring the data to another sheet, like if we want to work with the other sheet, so VLOOKUP for single product on different sheet or VLOOKUP for multiple columns on different sheet. So let's start learning. So let's say if I want to bring the profit of 2013, the formula is very easy, equal VLOOKUP. So once I said VLOOKUP, it asks us lookup value. So it means what value we are looking for, like the value of what item we are looking for. So that is the breakfast blend. So after selecting it, I'll put comma. As soon as I put comma, system understood that whatever the requirement was here in the first place, I have already complied with it. So it moved to the next item, which is table array. Table array is the place from where I have to bring the data in this for this profit 2013. So this is my data. Always remember, I started from the product. I need to make sure that I start selecting the table from the product only. So I'll be selecting the product from here and all the way until end of the table. Make sure that you are not including any blank cell or merge cell in this selection. Otherwise, your data may get corrupted. So yeah. So once you select it, again after selection, make sure that you press function F12. Sorry, F4. This will make sure that your data, because in Excel the data is always dynamic. As soon as you are moving towards right or left, your data selection will be moving towards right or left as well. So if you want to freeze your data, and we know that we have this is the entire data we have, and we don't want our table to move towards right or left, so we are actually freezing it. So even when we are moving towards right or the data downside, system will keep on finding the numbers from within this table. So let's start working with the move to the next topic. So as soon as we have selected this like the table, then we have to put the comma after it, so that system understands that we have applied the changes, or we have complied with the requirement, which is the table array. So put comma, then it says column index number. Column index number is the distance from the product and the item, the value of item you are looking for. Let's say we are looking for the profit of 2013. So distance from the product to 2013 is my column index number. So I'll be counting the number, like the cell number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it means 8 is the distance of cells from the product to to the profit of 2013. Always remember, we are counting all the way from the item which is here, product. We include this one also, and we include this one also in the counting. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it means the total the distance between these two headings is only 8. So I'll be clicking 8 number, and then we will be selecting the exact match, because if we select the approximate match, and if let's say organic blend or other item are coming before the breakfast blend, system will select with the partial we can say matching, which is blend, and then it may give us the wrong answer. So we can always select the exact match, or you can click 0. All the ways it will be going towards the same answer. So false, exact match, or 0, they all have the same you can say meaning, that you want the exact match in the answer. Bracket close, and then enter. So once you select it, you see your formula is applied, and you can see the breakfast blend profit for 2013 was 2500. So it means you applied the formula correctly. If you want to copy the same formula in other cells, like you have other important data available that you want to bring in the information, simply do the same thing here. Bring your cursor to the fill handle here, and then drag it down, and you see the formula is copied. The same way, if you want to do it for 2014, always remember this is for the single column. This formula cannot be applied for the dragging right side. It will give error. So for that one, we'll be doing the next topic, which will be working for multiple columns. We look for multiple columns. So that we'll do in the next one. So let's do the same exercise one more time, so that we can have more confidence in it. So the same one, equal VLOOKUP. Once you finish it, then it says lookup value. Which value you're looking for? We are looking for this, the value on the left side. Once you put the value, put comma, so system will move to the next tab, which is table array. Table array is the table which you are using for, like, from where you want to bring the answer or values. Select the entire table, because this table is small, but maybe you are working with a very quite a big table, where like there may be many columns in it, many rows in it, and then if you only select the partial part of the table, then you may miss some of the important data. So always select the entire table. Once you select it, press the function F4. Function F4 will freeze the data. You can see the data is actually bringing the $sign before the column and row number the same way, and then put comma. Once you put the comma, system understood that you have actually completed the requirement of table array. Now it moves to the next one, which is column index number. Column index number is the same thing. It's a distance from the product and the profit of 2014. So it's from here until here. So let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 and 11. So it means the distance from product to the profit of 2014 is 11. But let's do one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we know that the distance is 11. So just type 11, comma, again the exact match, bracket close. Just in case if you ever forget to do the closing of the bracket, system will sometimes automatically correct it or give you the alarm or message that system can correct the data or formula, and you can just click yes, it will do the same thing. So it's the formula is applied. Once it is applied, you can just drag it down to copy the same formula, and then you'll get, let's say, this Verona value. We have come with 1800 number for the profit of 2014. So Verona is in the last. You can always see here it's 1800. Let's do it for the profit of 2015. The same way, equal product, and then the same formula, which sorry, we are looking for the VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP, and then it says lookup value. Lookup value is on our left side. We are looking for this value, comma, table array, the same thing. Select the table entirely, and then go towards right. So you have selected the entire table. Once you have selected table, press F and F4, which is function F4 on your keyboard. Then give comma, column index number. So column index number is a distance between the name of the product until the profit of 2015. So you'll be counting number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's a distance of 14. So you'll be just typing here 14. Then I'm just putting here 0 here. So it's the same like exact match. And then you can just simply click enter and you got the answer. You can also drag it down, and then you'll see all of these are copied. So if you want to check Verona is 1200 in the 2015s, and here you can see the 1200 is the Verona's profit. So here we have learned how to work with the single VLOOKUP on the same page. Let's say if you want to bring the same data on the second page with the single VLOOKUP. So here we have the table. If I want to bring the same data like 2013 VLOOKUP on this page, then we can do the same formula, equal VLOOKUP. So once you apply the VLOOKUP, it asks you for the value, like which value you want the answer for. We want the value of breakfast blend. So you just type it, you select it, put comma, let's say table A. Now the table is not on this sheet, it is on the other sheet. So once you go to that sheet, please don't come back before completing the formula. So we'll be selecting the master sheet 2 where the formula is, where the data is. So we have gone to and if you can see that the formula is appearing now on this page. Now you can start selecting that table, like all the way from breakfast blend and like from the name of the product, and go all the way until end of table. Once you select it, just press F and F4. That will freeze the data. Then comma, And if you see here, you can observe that it has, because it's following us, it tells us that the data is on sheet number 2. So if you're on different worksheet, or if you're on different workbook, you just need to follow the same process. And then it says column index number. So in this one, again, we know that the column index column difference from the name to here is almost 8, I remember, but let's count one more time. So we'll be counting we are looking for the value of profit 2013. So we'll be selecting the distance from the product until the profit of 2013. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 number. Just type 8, comma, and then of course 0, exact match, and then click enter. So you got the value to 2500. If you see the master sheet, you got the 2502. So it means your answer is correct. You can always drag it down. So 25, 600, 600, 1600, and here it was 2500, 1600, 600, 600. So it means our answer is correct. So let's do the same thing for 2014. Equal VLOOKUP. Again, the same thing, lookup value, we are looking for this value, the value of the breakfast blend, and then comma, let's say table array. So we're going back to the master sheet, and then selecting the data from breakfast blend, and then all the way till down, and then until here. So we have selected the table, and then we have to do FNF4, and then put comma, and then we know that the distance from the name to this profit of 2014 is 11. So we can just put 11 here, then comma, and then 0, and that's it. So we got the profit for 2014. Just drag it down, and it will give you the profit. The same way, equal VLOOKUP, and then lookup value is this one, so comma, and then table array. So we'll go back to the table again, select the entire table, like because we have started from the product name, so we'll be starting from the product name again, and then go all the way towards right. Once you select it, press FNF4, and then comma, and then you need to select the numbers from product, because you have here your heading is product. The same way the heading here is product, so you need to select it from here. If your heading was SKU, then you should have, like if this SKU heading was here, then you should have start selecting the table from this corner and counting the number from this corner. So let's start counting from here and until 2014. So this was 11, 12, 13, 14. So just type here 14, and then comma 0, enter. You got the value for this profit 2015. Just drag it down, and all the numbers come here. So now we have learned how to work with single column VLOOKUP. Now let's work for the multiple columns VLOOKUP. So if we want to work with the multiple column VLOOKUP, we need to, let me hide these like this table so that we can see both the tables together. Okay. So if I want to find the value of this entire, you can say row. So when you try to or you can say, if you want to find the value of the end for all the columns in the table, and you need to make sure that all the headers like cost 13, sales, all of these numbers are in the same sequence as in the master table. So let's start working with the VLOOKUP. Equal VLOOKUP, and then lookup value. My lookup value is here, comma. Then it says table array. So again, I started my table with the product, so I'll be starting here from the product, and then I'll be selecting the table, the entire table till this corner. So once I select the table, I just need to press the FNF4. So after table array, once you select it, put comma, and then it says column index number. When you are applying the multiple column VLOOKUP, you have to apply one more formula, that is columns. Always remember with S, it's columns, second one. And then once you select it, previously we were counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we'll be selecting from where to where, from the product, which is the heading, until cost of 2013. That is the heading in the other cell. So whatever you are looking for, you'll be selecting until that part, the first thing, not the entire one, only the first one. So you will start selecting from this one, and you keep going towards right until you reach cost of 2013. And then you, because you have already opened the bracket, so you have to close the bracket, put comma, and then press 0, and then select yes. I skipped to put the bracket close sign, so you can see the system has tell us that I missed to put the bracket sign. That is what I was discussing in the start. System tell us that system can add that bracket close sign. We will accept it, and it will apply a formula. Always remember, when we are applying the multiple VLOOKUP, we have to, after completing the formula, we need to add 2 more things. Like I always add it in the end so that you don't miss any step in the formula. The first thing, press $1 before C. You want to freeze this column. And then once you start typing the columns, then you need to put $2, one before the column and one before the row number. So you are freezing. First, you are freezing this data so that this column will remain same, and once you drag it down, it will all come in the same sequence, but it's not moving towards right D. It doesn't move towards D. And in the same way, in the columns, when you are moving right, so it will remain the same way. It will remain in the same sequence and moving towards right. Like it has selected the first cell and then moves towards the right one. So we keep the H8 as dynamic, but we make the C8 as frozen one. So once you apply it, then you will see. So we got the number here. Now, if you want to drag it down or drag it right, it will bring all the numbers or all the details of these formulas. So we have applied the formula, and if you do it, you can see that all the numbers came. Now, if you drag it down, so the entire formula is copied. So always remember, when you are working with multiple formula, you need to apply 2 extra things. One is the columns. The other one is the dollar signs with the first option and with the columns formula. So with this one, you will be able to complete the VLOOKUP for multiple columns. So let's start working, do one more exercise. For the second sheet, we will be doing the same formula like with a similar example. So we want to bring the value of 2013 cost for breakfast blend. So the same formula equal VLOOKUP. So once you select VLOOKUP, it says, okay, for what item you are looking the value. So we are looking for the value of breakfast blend. So we'll be selecting this one, comma. And then it says, okay, you want the answer from which table. So again, we go to our master table, and then we select the entire table. This table is very small, but of course, when you're working in the real life, the table may have hundreds of columns and hundreds of rows. Then you will find the importance of this VLOOKUP. So once you find that, once you select the entire table, then just simply press F and F4, and then your data is selected for finding the numbers, and then put comma to make sure that you have complied with this requirement. Now, as soon as you put the comma, it says column index number. For multiple VLOOKUP, we apply the columns formula, which is COL, and then you see columns comes up, double click the columns, and then instead of counting and putting the number, we are selecting the cells. So we are looking for the cost of 2013. So you'll be start selecting from breakfast. You can, it's not necessary that you select this line. You can select any of these lines, like on the top one or on the downside. It's only counting the distance, not the up or downside. It's only counting the distance. So from breakfast blend, you go until cost of 2013 that you're looking for. And then you, because if you see here, you open the bracket here. So you will be closing the bracket. Once you close the bracket, then 0. And then of course bracket close. Once you close the bracket and do enter, your numbers come here. But always remember, once you are done with it, or you can say once you finalize the formula, always come to this place so that you can freeze the data and put after VLOOKUP. I just always tell my students that always remember that because you used English word one time, so put $1 sign. You used English word second time, so use put dollar sign two times, one before C and one before 8. So here is the formula applied, and then you can click enter. The formula is applied, and now it's your choice. Either you can drag it down like this, so all the numbers come here, and then you can just drag it towards right. Previously I have done the top line first and the the top to bottom line later on. Here I first did the top to bottom and then sideways. Both the ways are correct, and you can bring or copy the formula and bring the data. So yeah, that's it. So today we have covered working with the VLOOKUP, VLOOKUP for single column, VLOOKUP for multiple columns, for the same worksheet and for different worksheets. So for the process of working for the different workbook is same. Instead of working with the same different worksheet, you will be working with different worksheets. So the process same. I hope you enjoy it. Please keep learning and keep sharing. And thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.